I dug a big gap. And I've also left all of this over at Founder's Forge, all because I've been slaving away behind the scenes to gather all the materials I need to build my first home. This saves me stealing a villager house or sleeping under the stars. That's it. It's finally time to set up a base of operations in this world. Alright, we're going to be a big brain. And we're going to try leading this boat. Does this work? Whoops. Not when I do that, it doesn't. Yes! Okay. Whoops. We're crashing. Don't boat in F5. There we go. This is how we transport goods. I like this. This works. This works really well. By the way, this is everything that I dug up whilst I was clearing this area out. We are going to need a stick, actually, come to think of it. I'm going to place our building materials in this section. Okie dokie, before we start the build, we need to turn shaders off. So now we look like this. But that's because we have some schematics to place, or a schematic to place. So if we load this schematic, now I need to try and place it where I want it. Where's the front? That's the back. Ah, dang it. I'm still learning Litematica, so let's work out how we... Oh, no. So we Alt and drag it this way. Okay, yeah, so this is what I'm still trying to learn, is how to actually place schematics. So we need this over here, quite a bit over here. It does need to go down one block as well, actually, but shush. Oh, you need to come back oh, maybe I didn't dig out enough. This is a bigger floor space than I realized. I didn't go back far enough. Well, dang. Should have measured it before I did this. Now we can finally get started, and I think I'm gonna make a start on the pillar trims and get the base in. So this is gonna be a bit trippy whilst I'm learning this in first person. That's in the wrong place already. So I will montage this just to make life a little bit nicer for everybody else, because I don't know about you, but this trips my face out. I wasn't really sure on the easiest way to build using a schematic, and I'm always open to helpful advice if anyone can give me some tips and tricks on this. Or does everyone go through this struggle when they first start using schematics? Popping the stairs in next so we can work on the platform and not break our ankles jumping down. Just kind of hard, you know. Then all the way through here is literally just deep slate. So I'm going to go on the inside and do this. Oh no, no I'm not. I'm gonna just do this. That is trippy walking through. I do not like that. Okay. Right, pillars for the house are going to go in next before we get the first floor added in using our newly acquired pale oak. I really enjoy the contrast of the white wood against the darker colours in this build. This was the point I tried to build using the layer by layer operation in Litematica. Not sure I was doing a good job of it, but I can understand how it can make time lapses look so much better. It's also super trippy trying to have the whole schematic placed. At least layer by layer means you're not walking through partially transparent blocks all the time. Alright, adding some light to the build is probably a good idea so we don't get any nasty explodey surprises from Creepers Landscaping Limited. Alright, I want to get this roof on so then we can start working on the inside. Maybe without Litematica on. Give my brain a break. I didn't turn Litematica off. I did use it for the deep slate trim, then I turned it off again for all the granite sections as those were easy enough to fill in. So I've went away and I've had a quick look at easier ways to view Litematica, and oh my days, not having the blue outlines makes a huge difference. This... Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. This I can work with. This I can work with, because I couldn't see that I needed any of these beams in here. Yeah, we can do this. Alright, we got this, guys, we got this. I have made one decision though. I'm not going to put the greenhouse on the back like I originally wanted to do. I am going to completely change that. For all of this interior stuff, I will record flashback to see if I can make a cool little cinematic, but the space might be a little bit cramped for my current skill level, especially once I have this fireplace put in. It does take up quite a big area of the house, but I really like it. I'm aware that I have done a lot of building episodes so far, but I don't think that's a bad thing whilst we're setting up a new world. That being said, I do plan to go exploring a bit next episode and try to hunt down some more of the wood types to give us even more building block options. I do know that Dan needs a couple of bits to finish his interior too. Top of the chimney done. Woo! Okay, I've poked around a bit more in the Litematica config settings and I've rejigged some of my hotkey commands and it's making life so much easier. Huzzah! Okay, now we'll do some detailing downstairs. We need to dig all of this up. And if we pop this back, you can kind of see this needs to be... Oh, I should have left that as grass, but shush, it's fine. So we're gonna plank it from here. It's still a bit awkward building with the schematic, so I might need to lower the opacity a bit more. If you've used Litematica, please let me know your most useful tips or settings. For now, I can turn it off and fill in this floor. Some Something I've been meaning to ask you guys is if you think I'm getting a bit better at my narratives during videos. I know I tend to waffle sometimes, but it's on my list of things to get better at. Sorted. I'm just going to try and add in the layer by layer option again. Well, yeah, that'll do. Not quite what I'm looking for, but I can work with this. Don't quite know what happened, but that was the wall that we needed, so... That's not quite how we needed it, but there we go. It's in. It's there. Oh, we set the axis wrong. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Oh. I see, I see. It changes on the axis. There you go. There's our something new learnt. Well, whilst we've got this set up, we may as well go ahead and pop some of our chests in. This is going to be quite a big storage area. And I believe these mark out where the pillars are going to go. And then if we go up one. Yeah, okay. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. More barrels. More supports. And we're putting some support beams in. Time to pile up the chests. We have many, many chests. At least this way we shouldn't run out of storage for a while. These are unfortunately going to have to face the other way. I know I had more chests in here, but I can't remember exactly where, so for now, these will do. Okay, I need to get this place decorated, but there are a few more bits that I need to go and get. So I can't really think right now. I haven't finished that roof. Concerning thing is I have a bunch of stuff left over. And I don't remember where it goes. So let's turn that back on and let's set it to all. And let's just grab a bunch of stuff and see where it lands. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff we need to fill in. With a lantern and a lantern. Not there. Have going on here. Trapdoor. Now there's a window pane there. Oh, we did have barrels over this side. One there. One there. And we've essentially got this little bit set up like a little public house kind of scenario. All of this out here, I'm not doing. I'll do this little crop plot, I think, but I'm not going to do this. I don't like the greenhouse. I'll change it out for something else. I think, as annoying as this is, because I don't have everything again, I think we're going to leave this somewhat where it is. And I might go and see if I can grab some other bits and come back and show you the finished result. Oh, hi. I wasn't expecting guests yet. And I don't have a sword. So... yeah, let's just pop all of this away. I'm gonna go get some supplies, and then hopefully when I come back, you're gone, right? Yes, hopefully. Goodbye. Oh, it's just loading in, and I actually really like the silhouette of how that looks. I'm happy with that. This makes me smile. You just gotta hope that our intruders aren't there. We don't need these visitors. Let's hope they've despawned. Which it kind of looks like they have. Oh, how cool does that look with Dan's in the background too? Ah! I haven't managed to gather everything that I needed, but I've got a few bits and bobs. Okay, yep, they've gone. Wonderful. What I am going to do is move the bed upstairs, because that is supposed to tuck in here. We'll reset that spawn. Like I said, I haven't got everything, but I brought a bunch of stuff over. Got all of our sugarcane, so I might replant some of this. Just so we're not completely out. And I've only managed to come back with 15 leather, but that's 15 books, so it's still better than nothing. So... that means... we can make some bookshelves! Ta-da! And... it's just gonna have to look a little bit weird. I don't know how to make chiseled bookshelves. I've got to work that one out. And I forgot how to make trapdoors. So, yeah, that's a thing. How do we make chiseled bookshelves? I actually don't know. I've never made one before. And we'll get some of the green around as well, because we can't not have green before we finish up. I think for now though, my brain is getting quite fried, so I'm probably gonna have to just stop. Where did all my trapdoors go? I had like 64, there we go. And this was filled in, and this was filled in. Okay, as the sun is setting, I finished up with most of the details. There's a couple of tiny bits we've not done yet, but we will put shaders on and look at the difference of that. How good does this look? I'm really happy with this design. I'm so happy that I've done this. I'm also happy that I learned Litematica. I did learn that you can't have the shader pack on whilst building in Litematica, because everything is extremely difficult to see in that one. So we've done a lot of learning this episode. We've got a little bed area set up. We still have a few decorations to go in here, but that's fine. We've got some bookshelves to go here, but that's fine. We'll work that out before next episode. A couple of bits that I do want to do. So in between the last clip and this one, I have updated the version to 1.21.10 because there was a hotfix before I updated to 1.21.9. So I think the first thing we need to do is maybe swap out for some copper bars. Because I feel like with these copper accents here and the brickwork, this would look better being copper. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited about this update. I haven't come up with a really cool copper build idea yet, but I'm sure I will think of something. Yes, how much better does that look? I might even come back and once I've got a bee farm, I might wax these to keep them copper. I was gonna let them age down, but I quite like how that looks. It almost looks like it's really warm from the fire, like it's heated metal. Yeah, I quite like that. Alright, let's see if we can work out how to make ourselves a little friend. I think, excuse me, I have hiccups. Is it as simple as this? Ah, look at him! Hey buddy! Hi! I'm sorry, there's nothing in there for you yet, but I promise I will come back over and I will give you things to sort. 100%. Ah, I don't know what to call you, but hi! I'm happy to have a little friend. I hope you're happy down here. This is going to be your room. Ah! Honestly, my favorite part about this update, I think, is going to be these little guys. They're so freaking cute! Alright, on that note, me and my little friend are going to say goodbye. He's not happy that he doesn't have anything to sort out yet, but we'll get there. I promise by the next episode, he'll have this whole room sorted. But thank you for hanging out with me today and having some patience with me whilst I learn something new. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye! I had a name idea whilst I was editing, so this is Chester. Everybody say hi to Chester. Hey little guy. Hey. He's so cute. Okay, for real now. Bye-bye.